Welcome back to Silksong, everybody. It's me, Nudos, and this may look a little bit different than where we left off last time. I did a little bit of cleaning up in between sessions here, so we actually have all 15 of the choir cloaks. Hold on, something just happened. I will be right back. Cats. One of my cats got on the counter and knocked something off. And then everybody was concerned, and I got to make sure nobody got hit by something. Whatever. The point is, we got all the choir cloaks. Yeah, you bad cat. I see you. So we don't have to waste time on that. And we got some rosaries in the meantime. I also, on the map here, I wanted to fill out this exhaust organ section. So I went through that, which put us down here in the Sinner's Road. And since we're here, I'm going to go free this guy from his cage. Timothy Chalamet. Oh, come on. There is so much lead time on that. Why is this hard all of a sudden? Cage with a simple lock. Use the simple key. There we go. That's what we wanted to do. A friend. So I am freed, despite no request of mine for aid. And I do not ask gratitude. The key merely fit the lock. If you choose, stay in here and wait till your shell hardens to crust. No, I shall depart shortly. With my way clear, my wish again propels me, though I tried to avoid it. Then safe journey, tall bug. I'll not pry farther. Clearly you bear your own burden. But what if I did pry far? Safe journey. This is Farloom, warrior. Safety is a myth. Okay. So he is now freed, which means we can take that off the map. I'm just going to head down here to Greymore, and then we can go all the way back up here to Songclave to turn in some things and maybe purchase some things. This marker is where the flea hunter is. I don't think they're mandatory for what we're doing because I saw somewhere about getting up there in Act 3 with an ability. And if you can get there in Act 3, then it can't be required to get to Act 3. Right? That tracks. But we might go do that anyway. Maybe we'll go back to Bilehaven. There is a secret wall here that you can knock down, and then there's a bench somewhere here so that you don't have to do this awful run back. Oh. No, thank you. I don't want any. We might as well grab a few rosaries while we're here. Because, like I said, I think we are going to need them. Do you think What's-Her-Face is back in here? Nope. Okay. Have a little sit and we'll go to the fast travel, which is not that way. The fast travel is this way. Since we have some time today, we might as well do a little bit of cleanup on some of the other bosses that I've been avoiding. They don't really drop enough rosaries to be worth it, I don't think. The Citadel is likely to continue to be our best farming spot. So we need to go to the Grand Bellway. And we can take the elevator up to the first shrine. Which is over here. case we'll have a little sit. Now here's where it gets tricky. I think that the merchant here sells for 750 rosaries a mask shard. I'd like to have that. But I think the wish wall also has some things we need to turn in. And then once we turn in the rosaries there, I think the merchant leaves up into Memoriam. And then we have to go find her. Is that so, dear? How humble you are. You should know, though, this old pilgrim has her sight keenly trained on you. Nothing gets by old Juliana. Okay. Yes, this. So I would like to buy this. We love mask shards. Which is just enough to get me a full extra thing. That's why we wanted that. So now we need 500 rosaries. We currently have 111, so we need to go do a little bit of grinding. This is probably going to be the best place. Since they drop like 30 each time or something. Yeah, 32 it looks like. So we're already up to 207, which is pretty nice. We can zoom to the other side here. I think down below we're mostly dealing with cogwork people, which is less helpful for rosaries because they just don't drop them. Whatever. Fine, you can hit me if you want. Now, obviously, a lot of the other little things we can do afterward. Like, once we get into Act 3, you can come back through a lot of these places. But I'm concerned because I think, from what I understand, a lot of the enemies just become harder. Like, they get void or something attached to them. I don't really want to deal with that. Because, spoiler alert, we will be going to the abyss. I know, how dare I spoil such things. But that's the idea. Haha, idiot. What are we up to? 284. And we can get 220 out of my... heavy rosary thing. The pin was just where we got the oil, but you had to open it back up and all that. $340, looks like? Yeah, let's not, lady. How we looking? All right, we're up to 425, looks like. I mean, that's not bad. I think if we just go up here a little bit. There's a couple people in here. We can just run across and go to the other elevator, maybe. $450. Okay, bye, idiot. It would be nice if I don't have to use my heavy rosary necklace. Yeah, we'll just keep running across. At this point, we're already most of the way there. Would you stop? There we go. And we'll just keep running across, because why not? Yeah, you can't keep running over there, lady. The path does end. Yeah, it's not fun when you're up in the air, is it? No, it's not. That's what you all get for always flying above me. Okay, so we want to go back up to the first shrine. We'll sit at the bench when we get up there to heal. Blurp. Blurp. I think this is our last wish wall wish for like all of the settlements. Clear. We're gonna go in here, sit to refresh everything, and run back out. No, you're still here. Okay. So maybe we need to like super reload the area. Take the elevator somewhere, I guess. I will like forcefully reload everything. I don't think it really matters where we go. If this doesn't work, if she's still there and Dude Man still doesn't want to talk to me, then we'll go do some other things. She is gone. Inspect. Here we go. The lost merchant. Our dear merchant left to scavenge treasures from the Citadel's memoriam. She's been gone far too long. Please make sure she's safe. She's safe. So we'll go up to memoriam. And then the Wailing Mother. Horrible cries have been heard from that prison beside the Citadel. What profanities must be happening within to cause such awful sound? I don't know. We already killed the lady that was down in there, so... Onward to memoriam then. Actually, There is an elevator, but it's also right here, and we gotta find her anyway. Whatever. Fine. You got a few quick little hits in. Just go away, man. Track. So she is up. I should sit at this bench. So she went in here. And then up? No, we just went to the right. We're going to continue to ignore him because I don't think there's any real benefit to dealing with him. And from here, you went back down. What was the point of this, ma'am? Could have just gone down to begin with. You went into the putrefied ducks. Are we good? What are you doing here? Well, well, if it isn't my very own Shadow, the clever little red cloak. You still following me around trying to pinch away some of the goodies I sniff out? You mistake my intent, ma'am, somewhat ungenerously. The pilgrims of the settlement below were worried by your long absence. It was on their behalf that I tracked you again. Is that so? What a worrying bunch of busybodies they are. I'm still able to fend for myself. And yet, perhaps 'tis a warm thing that I remain in their thoughts so. I hadn't expected that, and I can't deny that you two have done me a good turn once more. That awful flock almost had me, truth be told, and I still have to wonder at your intentions, dear one, but bless you all the same. Rude. Now why don't you hurry back to the shrine and let them all know what a good job you've done. There might be a few more goodies to gather up on my way back, and I don't need you lingering around in the meantime. Blessings and farewell. So she will now, when she goes back, have craft metal, which is good, because one of the last things that I wanted to get was the hat that helps you with the lava and stuff, and we needed craft metal for that, which is why we don't have it yet. Now, as long as we're here next to the putrefied ducks, I feel like we should go find that guy, you know. The flea hunter. who should be right in here. Then there's a fast travel that we can take to get back. So last time I came here and went nothing over there, but I think there's supposed to be a guy that you can get eaten by and you'll go up somewhere in the top right. Perhaps even in here. I'm a little confused about this one. I'm just going by what they said in the guides. There's that guy. Nope, that's not it. That is certainly not what we needed to do. I'm a little confused now. Maybe I have to go through from down below? Let's heal back up. And just to not have to deal with it, I think let's also switch this out. So in here, there's a few of these, like, get eaten, go up things. So maybe that's what the guide was talking about. Oops. Yeah, so we gotta go up there. No. Why is this? This is hard for some reason. Bruh. What the heck? Yo, this blows. I need some health. I cannot do this at my current health. So I guess I will go back up to a bench. Or not, or I'll just die here. Well, we've definitely found the way to go. The key is, like, exactly the right pace to escape from these guys. Dang it. Ow. No, I can't cling onto that wall. That's frustrating. Alrighty, and... You know what? Whatever. This is where I need to go anyway. Yeah. Cool. Hello. Ah, bug, not flea. Why you must bother me? This spot is mine. Fair fought and earned. I won't stay long, madam, nor would I contest your right to this cave. I have encountered several of your fellow fleas, united in a caravan. Perhaps you would consider joining with them. Yours seems a hardy hide, and I fear alone they lack the strength to survive long in this land. Caravan? Grr, felt it in my fur. Time for change. If caravan is close, then my task these lands may near be complete. Now, much talk I gave. You leave me. Meet again at caravan, amongst good fellows. There I share my learnings of fleas and farloom. Till then, rest I need. Off, bug. You still here, bug not flea? Is rest I need before I leave caravan, not chat. You feel trouble type. Make my shells hence. I shall take my leave, madam. Stay strong on your own journey. May we meet again at the caravan amongst your fellows. Okay. There we go. So now we can remove that from the map. Boink. There we go, there we go, there we go. Let's go back to Songclave. Well, we could also go to the caravan. There's no fast travel over there, which is frustrating. But I think let's first go here and see what's up. The hunter mostly just tells me where fleas are, which is nice. But if I don't need any more fleas, then who cares? Ugh. You just ever feel like an intense need to slouch? Hello. It was a good deed you did up above, dear one, saving me from them screeching flocks. Not seen the like of it in a long, long time. I've returned with all sorts of new goodies too. Let's see if anything I've scavenged will fit your fancy. Spider strings. Hold this while making music and you'll soon hear its function. Amplify song it does. Sends it out full and bright. Ideal if you're ever planning on performing for a crowd. Maybe that's good crowd control. We have a spool fragment now. So she's got one, and I think Grindel has one, which could be cool. I could probably move this camera a little, huh? Whatever. The craft metal is what I wanted to get. And if we get a whole bunch of rosaries, we can deal with that. So we'll come back for those. We need to deal with whatever is happening over in the slab. So we'll go back down to the coral chambers. Yeah. There's not a bench there. I don't need that thing currently. Whee! So from here we actually want to go back up. Yeah. I mean, we could have fast traveled, but whatever. It's really not that big of a deal, so we'll just do this. Hi! Oh, it was the prisoner. I'd hoped to never step these hateful halls, yet here I stand as all those hapless bugs before. Green Prince, you've journeyed far from that damp cell, tall bug. If you would oppose the minions of the Citadel, you have my respect. Then we share a rare stance, warrior. Few others seem possessed of will enough to resist. So many weak minds, drawn up and strung, in love with the great golden leech atop their lands. Farewell, tall bug, until we cross again, or until death calmly claims us both. Okay, we're just rounding up allies, I guess. What is this wailing? I have a feeling that I know what this wailing is. There is a second Trobio fight, I believe. Why he's here being a drama queen is beyond me, if that is the case. We'll stop at this bench in here. All right, where are we going? The noise makes it sound like they're below me, but I guess we'll find out. I don't think this was a thing before. Hello? Who's in here being dramatic? Don't spit on me. No, this is a broodmother. This is not Captain Dramatic himself. Ow. Stop that! Just die already, drama queen. I got the broodmother's eye. Is that just a thing that we turn in, I guess? Gelatinous organ collected from the defeated broodmother? Yeah, it would seem so. Lovely. So I guess we'll just go back to the coral chambers and take the elevator? I don't know, why not? Zayt would be down this way. Not today, buddy. Don't want your COVID. La-da-dee, la-da-da. Yeah, whatever. I am choosing to ignore you. I mean, we could go down or up. Let's just go down. I don't know. Guess he's gone. Where he went, who knows? But he sure ain't there. Ooh, ma. Let's go back to the first shrine. We can turn this in. Let's see if anybody's got anything new for us. Wish granted. Another heavy rosary necklace. Nothing else new there. We got 205, which I think should allow me to purchase the craft medal. We are quite a bit away from that, although 220 plus 220 is 440. A little closer than I might have thought, so let's sit. We can quickly go gather some rosaries and buy that bit of the spool. Yep, see? That's everything we need to get the spool fragment. I don't remember what Grindel wants for the other one, but we are actually about to have a full one anyway. Is that finally enough to get us 2 heals? No. Jesus Christ.
Oh, cacho.
That's fine.
Ah, Elos.
Okay. So I guess that's it for him for now, which might mean that we need more fleas, but I think what we can do is just like for real reload the area just to make sure. Doesn't really matter where we go. I should probably farm a couple rosaries while we're here because we're going to need those to purchase the helmet, I think. Yeah. Okay. Then let's farm a few rosaries here, I guess. What a dick. I don't think it was particularly expensive. This might actually be enough. Once we deal with all these big boys. Oh, hi. You. So it is done, my wish granted before ever I arrived. The bronze pair that danced this chamber, it is clear, tall bug, how closely they mimicked your shell. Was it you who provided their inspiration? Not I, warrior. For this place my heart holds only loathing. The dancers, they were the last free act of my partner, always hopeful, always naive. His whole he gave, in desperate trade to see our own caves left safe, his shell and soul became the mold. So long I dared not visit. even as our lands fell to thread and ruin. Instead I wasted, a coward caged, too weak to witness his grace, bound in parity so cruel. Take some solace, tall bug. His soul is now free from that shell of iron, and the fate that befell your lands. This citadel too has been claimed full by it. Aye, slim consolation, warrior, now that everything I loved is lost. Poor guy. Yeah, so we got 150. This is probably good enough. So why don't we go up into the high halls? We'll take the elevator that's here back to the Grand Bellway, and then from the Grand Bellway we shall go back to Lava Town to acquire a hat. And then from there, we can go check with the Flea Hunter. They will hopefully have some intel for me. Alright, how much is this stupid thing? There, finally. Farewell then. If you require our craft, this forge is always hot. Yep. So, looking at Il Mappo, there is some stuff that we haven't really dealt with. I think down here, this is actually just a door. So as long as we're here, let us put on our fun new helmet. Let's see, does this work? No. Open up. Then I don't know what that's about. Maybe we have to go beat that boss? Which is up and back around. Of course it is. On the plus side, the lava shouldn't hurt so much now, and we have more health. So maybe it won't be so bad. I don't know. I think I do want to come down this way. Yes. And we come out here. We're going to ignore that guy. We're going to remember that there are spikes. And then we float down. Yes? Yeah. Yeah. This is the wrong item for this. Okay, that's one of them down. Whoops. Well, I still got the healing. Ah, rough. I think the helmet does help. Not maybe as much as one might hope. But more than none. I should change my loadout here. I'm not sure. Let's definitely we want a different throwing item. I think we could go for boomerangs. We could go for, I think the poison thing is a thing that just happens. I'm a little confused about that. Let's go for that and maybe that. Rending runes are fun and useful for annoying battles where they're all over the place like this. Shut up, let me get my stuff. Stop it! There, that's one of you. Come on. You could just die, you know. There. Jeez. Go away. Nobody likes you. We done? This doesn't even say anything. Well, it's enough of that. Nothing up. Bench. That opens this door, so we can take that marker off as well. Maybe there's a flea down here somewhere. I don't know. Well, there's a silk eater. That seems to be it for there. A memory locket. Cool. Ouch. That would have been more ouchy. Is this gonna be another freaking boss? No? Okay, good. At least not yet. Oh, come on. What was that? Huh? So that didn't do anything? Beast shard. What does the beast shard do? Oh, that's just a lot of shell shards. Okay. It's hot down here, by the way. Oh, that just kind of recovers? That's neat. Just die. Now seems like a great time to go back to that bench. Beach fish up here. Oops, there was a wall there. Or a door that was closed, I guess. So I think now we can just kind of run past this dickhead and then come over here. No, nothing up there. And we mosey over and see what's up here. We are sure somewhere, that's for sure. An old diving bell. Its door is shut tight by an ornate clamp. This sounds an awful lot like somewhere I should have a golden marker. I don't know what to do with this. So I guess that's a later me problem. We never did get our house in Bellheart either, so I guess we go back to Bellheart and make sure I'm not missing something there with the wish wall. I don't really need to use this bench. We could just go up and out. Of course, now I need a bench. Bastards. I don't know why we have these like double airlock situations going on, but here we are. So we're going to go up. Okay. Think. Hi. So to Bellheart. I suspect a lot of stuff is going to get cut out of this when it becomes an actual episode. Just a lot of running around. Nothing left.
Hello, Meg.
I guess let's also make sure that I have... We're probably going to go back up to the Putrid Ducks. So that's going to mean you instead. I don't really need to unlock anything. Our town's starting to feel like its old self again. Homes have been hoisted and the square shines. I have seen the changes myself, Pavo. It is pleasing to hear my contributions have not been in vain. Indeed, your generosity is a guide for others. We've only one thing now sorely missing. Bugs! What is a town without its residents? Age, scarcity, deadly thread. Bellheart is beset by endless ills. Now there's just us, remaining few as you've met. In recognition of your noble efforts and as one small step to solving the problem, I have decreed a grand gift should be given. A bell home of your very own. A place to reflect, a bed to lay in. It's hanging up there there at the top, beside our good pitmaster. I have no plans to settle Pavo, but for now my task in Farloom remains, and while it does, a residence may prove useful. Of course, your fortitude inspires us all, and if trouble ever descends anew, it surely won't hurt to have a resident warrior close at claw. That's what we needed. We just needed to talk to Pavo. So we should be up here now. We have a house. Assemble materium? Sure. I don't know what that means. But we have it. Fine thread spun from the soul of its creator, highly coveted, used to heal wound. Oh, this it just tells me things? Is it just like info? Okay. I can have a little nappy on my bed. Neat. All right. I don't know what you're trying to tell me, but here we are. This, I don't suppose, tells me how many fleas I have collected, does it? That would be maybe asking too much, huh? No. Then I think maybe we just go back up to the stupid putrefied ducks. Well, let's look at the map. So we just took care of them. I don't know what that door question mark is about. We haven't beat these guys. We probably could go do that. There's this over by Pilgrim's Rest in the far fields. There's these guys, which we could do. There was something over here, I guess, at the end of Bilewater, and then we have to deal with Bilehaven if we're going to do that. Well, you don't have to yell, he's right there. Let's go talk to the flea hunter. I don't really want to go up and over. I do want to sit at the bench. That would be smart, huh? This will cut out a little bit of down below stuff. Bro. Haha, that's fun. I mean, fun for me anyway. Hello, are we in Fleetopia now? We are. Hooray. Have you met her yet, our burly new companion Vogue? Fresh returned from a long time spent trekking. We have met, Fleamaster. It gladdens me that so strong a flea exists as her. Yours was a caravan sorely lacking for protection, and I am too bound by my own task to provide it for. Why, we would never impose so, and now, no matter. Her scent may be strong and her taste for brew bottomless, but her skill is sharp. If predators draw close, her talons will provide much confidence to our caravan. Sup? Fair greetings again, large flea. Amongst all of your troop, I had little doubt you would survive to reach this caravan. Would you tell me now of the tasks that saw you so apart from your fellows and so fearsome in form? Bug not flea. Mine is to track by trail and smell and senses sharp. Find our friend fleas, our young most of most, to bring them together and grow them strong. If you have sensed the locations of other lost fleas, share them with me. I may be able to send them safe to the caravan. My learnings, not free for you, bug not flea. Rosaries, give those and I shall say of what I have sensed. Work like mine, much long and hard. For that I deserve some riches held. I have marked your map, bug. See the learnings of fleas lost across the land. If you are as brave as told by fellow fleas, seek them, save them for a caravan whole. So over in Mount Fay. Oh, there's one right there, and there's one there. Not a whole lot. But I don't have the rosaries. You know what would be super cool is a fast travel over here. So I don't have to run all the freaking way back. Well. You guys are so annoying. This entire area is annoying. What if you move? Alright, so we want to go, not even just Mount Fay, we want to go to the slab. Because it's like right at that fast travel. Like literally it should be right above me right now. Okay. That was easy. I'm just gonna leave the stupid... It doesn't really matter. There's not enough enemies out here for it to matter. So Mount Fay. For this, we need to go up and then over. Can't quite cheese my way up there. Not very well, anyway. We've determined many times that I can't get over there, so we do need to come out here and do all this platforming again. Easy. And here we are. And we're up. if I can get up to that bench. There we go. Only because that's going to be less platforming if I miss something here. So that flea is going to be over this way somewhere. The question is just going to be, how do we get to said flea? We've made it to here. Not up there. Not up there. There he is. So that should be everything for Mount Faye. Cool. We still don't have enough stupid freaking rosaries to purchase anything else, so maybe we do go back here and deal with some of these bosses. Because all of, like, this is a wave fight that's going to be all people that give me rosaries. So I think that's going to make it super easy. I mean, it's going to be an annoying fight. I don't like that fight. But hey. At least it will get me rosaries. Whee! That will also mean that we don't need, well, so if we look at the map, our closest, this is why this fight's freaking annoying. There's no real close bench. The closest one is the Farfields one. So stupid. Since that puts us right by Pilgrim's Rest, I think we could also just take the opportunity to go to Pilgrim's Rest. Since there appears to be a boss that I haven't dealt with there, allegedly. Is that here? Nope. Keep going up. I'm a little confused as to why there would be a bench and also a boss. Sure. Is this a shop? What is this? Yes. Weighted belt, whether striking others or... Oh, that gets rid of the knockback. That's nice. And a tool pouch. Lets me carry more tools and shards on the road. This could be worth dealing with. Scarred shell, gouging rock. Vast, wild. Scarred shell. Break through. Gouging rock. Breakthrough. Unfortunately, I do not seem to possess the means to help you out there. So this is really less of a boss thing. It's probably a boss thing, but and more of an I don't know kind of thing. We'll leave that alone. Okay. So, nothing, huh? Are you just kind of in there? Okay. That's weird, man. This doesn't tell me anything, does it? Nope. Just talks about me being an Ilgrim. Then fine. Fine. I'll go back to Deep Docks. In which case, we're gonna change again. Change my clothes. That room, this could be handy. And then we're gonna put the lava helmet on. And then I don't really remember. I used to have a pretty good sense of where the heck this was. It was down here, yeah. And then in here. Yes, yes. Then we drop over here. Yes, we get hit by that, because sure. Come down. And deal with them that way. And we'll just come up that way. We're just gonna ignore that guy as much as I can. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, stop. Just get out of here. Oh, wow, really? After all my struggles with that, it was just those were the last two guys. That's frustrating. Of course! Why not? Just hit me again, why don't we? Map. So let's clear that off. And aha, a flea. Okay, so we did need to come here anyway. And did that get me many rosaries? No, it got me 13. I guess because they're a boss, those rosaries just don't happen. Cool. Well, there goes that part of that plan. Nevertheless, I persist. Now we could go up over to the left and see what this door thing is about. Since I haven't really done that. Lol. We don't want to drop down because we want to be up here. This opens that, which is actually not what I want. Okay, I think I can just go up and around then. That's what it looks like to me. Oh, no, I just thought this was weird, that's all. Okay. So that's nothing. So we're clear in this area. So we work back over to the far fields and we take that on. We still don't know what this is about, but whatever, I guess. Here we are. Stupidity-boo. We can go down. I don't know that we really need to sit at that bench, because if we die, that's just where we're going anyway. The Blimpy is going to be over in this room. Blah 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 blah. Let's sit at. Hi.
Hello?
Nothing in particular here. We just go to the right, I guess. I would like to have your rosaries, though. Since we are now, once again, poor on rosaries. Wait. We just want to go this way. Okay. Not today, Spikes. You know what? I'm just gonna flutter. Oh, come on. That's what I get for not just fluttering. This is why I haven't gone back to do this. Because the run back is atrocious. Oh, I still die from that. I thought that was kind of the point of having the helmet on, but... Oh boy. Now it's a climb. Whoop. That was it? Oh. There was a reward at the end of all of that. Boy, that means there's at least one more. Cool. So let's check that off the map then. So we'll go back to the fast travel. Still, I'm not going to have enough rosaries, but maybe we go up to Bilehaven. Ugh. I think at this point we're really just looking for fleas. So, yeah, let's go to Bilehaven. I'm sure you can tell I'm very excited about this. Everybody loves going to Bilewater, don't we? I'll sit at the bench. I also don't have enough rosaries to buy anything from that dude, which is frustrating because that would be nice. No, 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 no. Fast travel. We continue going up. To here. So this is also gonna mean this instead. And I think we go back to old Boomy. Hello, we're gonna go to Bilewater. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, it's been a minute, but we need to go up and then off to the right, I guess. Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Of all the nonsense. So this kind of illustrates what I was talking about a while back when I said double jump is a mechanic that I don't particularly enjoy in Metroidvanias these days. And it is because all of these jumps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that we previously did without the double jump, we're now in here doing with double jump. Even though it's not necessary, because that's just, now you're just kind of trained to use the double jump. You understand? I never did this. Afraid rosary string. Okay. Bro. Three, 4, 5. And it's not, it's just, it isn't strictly necessary. We could be doing all of this platforming without the double jump, but we're not. Which, again, is fine, really, fundamentally, but just one of those weird things. Ow. Where am I going? Oh, actually, I want to go over here, don't I? That's a fake bend. No, I don't. I want to go up. Now we want to go this way. Okay. Now these bastards, they like to respawn, if I recall correctly. area is so annoying. Is this... Yeah, it should be down here, I think. Wow, that's some nonsense. But we can clear this off the map now, at least. Inspect. Their shells are ours. Their souls are ours. Our hate is forever. Okay, that's nice. Cool, so that's a shortcut thing now, too. In theory, this is a less annoying way back. Boy, you really do need the double jump to make that work, though. Okay. I'm trying to look at the map here, sir, because I don't remember where I'm going yet. Go away! Oh my god! Well, I guess we're just not going in with full health. There we go. We can at least kind of sneak through some of this. Oh my god, I hate you so much. All that. All that just to get here. Or to get there and then die again. Okay, this particular climb can eat a bag of dicks. It's annoying for no reason, other than I guess maybe it is to require you to have the double jump. Maybe we just go under that one, huh? We are at least going in with more health than we had. There. Okay. Okay. Oh, starts over here. Okay. That was not the button I wanted to hit, actually. We want to stay at full health. We still have enough of the stupid thing to get through part of this, at least. Hi, Groal. Whew. I think technically the strategy is to just let him eat you. Whatever, man. Let me out now, please. Okay, well then. I think that will do it for this episode. That was a pretty big one. Pretty happy with that. Maybe we can get some rosaries here at some point to go actually figure out where the rest of the fleas are, but I will see everybody in the next video. So subscribe if you're not already. Bye-bye.